Do you know how most of the tea about rich people gets leaked? It's through their house helps, and in the United States former president's case, a personal chef who happened to land on a very scandalous secret about his employer. How much trouble did this alleged information cause this chef named Tarafi Campbell? The answer to this question might turn out to be way more tragic than you would have expected in your wildest dreams. So, stick with us to the end of the video to find out. So, a lot of people have been thinking, how can a person with a history of exquisite paddleboarding and swimming experience on his back happen to suddenly drown while testing out the waters in his employee's vineyards one day? Seems way too hard to believe, doesn't it? Well, what we have to explain to you right now is exactly the fate that befell Obama's chef. While he was casually swimming in the lake, Obama was very fond of going back in. A fellow paddleboarder who stood as an eyewitness of the whole incident reported seeing Tamari enjoying his normal swimming rituals and then suddenly fighting for his life while trying to stay above the water surface. After splashing around for a while, the 45-year-old vanished beneath the water surface, never to be seen again. For a property as well surveillance as the Martha's Vineyards, you'd expect the body to have been discovered in the next hour or so. But it wasn't until the next day and countless search operations later that the chef's lifeless body was found. The tragedy of all of it is difficult to look past, but why is this incident hitting the headlines for the past few weeks? Why are there a million different conspiracy theories going around about the chef's tragic passing? Well, now it's the time to buckle in your seatbelts because the details we're about to reveal next are nothing short of a mind-blowing ride. When the news first broke out, Obama's name started hitting major news channels as the deceased happened to be his personal chef, and the incident took place at one of the president's many residences. This connection was enough to set the conspiracy mongers all over the work who didn't back down in churning out jaw-dropping rumors. The initial public reaction to the news was a suspicious link between Tarafi's death and other personal chefs who had suddenly passed away under the supervision of notable personalities. Remember the guy named Walter that worked under a personal chef for Hillary Clinton? Well, his passing was pretty suspicious too, as he drowned to death while hiking in New Mexico. Fans can't help but find uncanny similarities between these two tragic events, as both the victims were head chefs directly related to American presidents. One Twitter conspiracy theorist suggested that Skip's death was a well-thought-out murder, as his body was found just 30 yards away from his car when it should have been found downstream had the cause of death been drowning. Similarly, it's not like experienced swimmers drown out of nowhere every day, especially the ones linked to the White House. There's something horrible going on behind our backs, and the key evidence being mishandled in Tarafi's case further justifies the claim. Liz Crocken, a die-hard Trump supporter, claimed that Tarafi's suspicious death was tied to a pizza party. Yup, you heard that right. The pizza party in question is code for a child trafficking ring Obama was found to be at, apart back in 2016, at the time of the presidential elections were at their high. According to this Pizzagate conspiracy theory, a pizza company called Comet was linked with the sudden disappearance of several children back in the day. Even though this theory was proven false by private investigators, it continues to circulate and has somewhere found a connection to the chef's case. It was speculated that the chef had gotten hold on one of Obama's similar deepest, darkest secrets, and that's why he had to die such a tragic death. Another aspect of this theory unveiled how it was close to impossible for a 6-foot man to drown in a body of water that was only 8 feet deep. Shouldn't he have been able to support his weight considering his build and swimming skills? Then how come he was completely helpless after years of tough physical training? The fact that Obama made several public appearances the days following Tarafi's death was a bruised face and black eye is further adding fuel to that already burning fire. Even though conspiracy theorists have been going bonkers trying to find a shred of evidence to pin the blame on Obama, the investigation conducted by the Massachusetts Police Department confirmed that the death was indeed a result of a tragic paddling accident. The chef was considered an esteemed member of the Obama family, who was well on his way to opening his very own restaurant chain called Timeless Creations. He was exceptionally talented and his food brought people together. The fact that the real truth behind his death has still not been revealed is quite saddening and heartbreaking for the masses. That's all from our side today. We'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Goodbye.